My favourite place in Manly is the building right behind me, which is the first place I moved in when I arrived in Australia from France. I lived there for a few years, lived in a few different places, and got the chance to come back here and live here again. I didn't know many people when I arrived. I get to meet all those neighbours that became really good friends, and over the years they actually became family.
My favourite place in Manly is Wentworth Street Coffee Shop. It is phenomenal. One, if you know me, that you know me, I love a good mocha. But more than that, it's community. It's part of living in Manly. The people who own the coffee shop, they go to Manly Village School. I love supporting local business, and you can't beat the mochas. They're fantastic.
My favourite place in Manly is Manly Ocean Foods. It's my parents' business. It's a fish and chip shop, and it's really important to me because, you know, the church is like a major aspect of my life. I'm here like almost all the time, and to have my parents working in Manly, it just makes, like, you know, Manly the centre, so everything's all together, and that's really important. Yeah, and it's really, you know, helpful in social situations because I'll come out of kids' church on a Sunday and I'll get lunch with all my friends and we'll just walk around Manly, and it's great.
Our favourite place in Manly is Yogurtland. I like Yogurtland because you get to hang out with your friends. I like Yogurtland because there are always new flavours to try. I like Yogurtland because there are lots of colours. I like Yogurtland because it's ice cream. I like Yogurtland because everybody thinks it's ice cream, but it's actually yogurt.
My favourite place in Manly is right here at North Dane, particularly the ocean and the walkway that's here. And that's because every time I went travelling, I would always come back, and one of the first things I would do would be go for a swim with my sister and tell her about what I had got up to. And it was on one of those times coming back that I told her I had decided to make the decision to go to church, and that church was going to be St Matthew's at Manly.
My favourite place in Manly is, of course, Fairy Bower. It is a beautiful spot with obvious natural beauty, both above, below, and certainly on the surface of the water. The surface of the water is where I have the most fun, and I've spent many hours out there reflecting on God's glory. It's an escape from the pressures of the world of Sydney. Sydney's a big city. When I'm out in the water, I feel at home in nature, and again, feeling the boundary between what's in my control and what's not in my control.
My favourite place in Manly is Little Manly. It's like a best kept secret with amazing sunsets. Away from the crowds, less buzz and more bliss. A place where I can see God in the little details. The lazy seagulls and sleepy yachts, having quiet conversation with the ocean. It's just so uninterrupted and postcard pretty.